YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with yet another Washington football team video, and in today's video, we're here to talk about the breaking news that just happened. So, oh man, Washington is always on the bad side of this, man. So the Detroit Lions just traded Matthew Stafford to the Los Angeles Rams in exchange for Jared Goff and 2 future first-round picks, man. And as you guys know, I really wanted Matthew Stafford, man. I wanted him a lot and, heavy, honestly. But at the same time, I was like, I don't know if he's really worth a first-round pick. I don't know. I'm not saying he's not skillful enough for a first-round pick, but I'm just saying I don't know if that's smart for us to give up the first-round picks. We need all the help we can get to build this team how we want it to be built. So I wasn't really a fan of getting him for a first-round pick, and maybe the Washington football team wasn't either. That's probably why we didn't, make this trade happen. And it's just crazy because a lot of people thought, like they like to say with Deshaun Watson, is that the Texans prefer to trade them to an NFC team so they don't have to play them, and flip side for the Lions too. So, and the Lions traded them to the Los Angeles Rams, which is in the NFC, is what I'm trying to say. And that's crazy because they're possibly going to have to play them. And you know dang well they're going to make the Lions play the Rams. But back on topic to what I'm trying to say is that maybe Washington just didn't think, maybe me and Washington were on the same page and we were thinking the same, like, we don't think this guy is worth the first round pick. And maybe that's just why they didn't pull the trigger. But I'm hurt about this, man. I really wanted Matthew Stafford here in Washington. I really thought he was the quarterback that could have led us to the promised land because, as I keep preaching all season long, and I will continue to preach, this team has a window that we need to be to possibly compete for a Super Bowl until we have to pay our guys. We have a 3 to 4 year window, and if we need that quarterback, we're just missing that quarterback. And I don't think a rookie quarterback is going to be smart for this window that we have unless he just comes in here lighting it up. Now, one thing I can say about this trade is that the Lions is getting Jared Goff back. And so I'm not going to say they're not missing a guy, but they're getting a young guy who's not that good, but he's not that bad. And he's also, he can fit with that rebuild because he's young. And by the time they're ready to compete, he's going to be going into his prime years. So, honestly, this trade is even. I think the Lions actually won it because they got 2 future first-round picks and also Jared Goff. So, man, honestly, dude, I think this is really good. And as you guys know, a couple weeks ago, Sean McVay and Jared Goff, they weren't seeing eye to eye. And there was reports coming out saying that he didn't want Jared Goff anymore. And basically, he was just kind of sugarcoating it in his press conferences. But you could clearly see the disconnect was there. And honestly, Sean McVay had this in the back of his mind for multiple, not years, but throughout this season this year. And probably the injury on top probably put the icing on the cake. So honestly, I think this was kind of even trade, but I do think Detroit won this trade because they're getting a competent quarterback who's only going to get better, and they're also getting 2 future first-round picks. And now if they keep on to Kenny Golladay, Marvin Jones, add to that with their draft pick that they have, and honestly with that new coach that is going to be Dan Campbell and no boys, and the new general manager, it should be interesting to see. This is going to be an amazing offseason to look out for, guys. I'm telling you, because there's going to be so many quarterbacks on the move. Now, for our Washington football team, that's one less free agent quarterback off the market. You know what I'm saying? They said that 3 teams were in the Matt Stafford sweepstakes, and they said the 49ers, Washington, and I don't even think the Rams was in that conversation. I didn't see anything, and it's surprising that he went there because I really thought we were the second behind the San Francisco 49ers. Everyone thought he was going to go to the 49ers or us. And if I'm the 49ers, I'm hurt right now, man, because he went to my rival. He went to my rival. Now, this is the guy that I wanted, and I have to face him twice a year. But to our Washington football team, that's one less veteran that I wanted that's off our list. And who do we have to look to now? The high guys like Dak Prescott. You still got guys like Mitchell Trubisky, who I don't want. It's just so many free agents that's not really, he's there okay, but they're not, Matthew Stafford. So we got a lot of work to do. And honestly speaking, I think we might be leaning more towards the draft now, but we'll see. Still a lot of time before the trade deadline, and we really had interest in Matthew Stafford. Man, this sucks, dude. This sucks, man. I really wanted Matthew Stafford, but I honestly think this was the best for Matthew Stafford, man, because although we were on the cusp of, being good, the Rams have a way better defense than us. It's them than us. And all they were missing was that quarterback. And I don't even think Jared Goff played that bad, but he isn't a Matthew Stafford. So we'll see, man. This sucks, dude. This sucks badly. And it's very unfortunate, man. But hopefully we can get our quarterback. As always, man, it's me, your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, and hello to the Washington football team. Let me know how you guys feel about this topic down below. We don't have Matthew Stafford. The Rams said, come here. Let me scoop him up. So who should we get? Just let me know down below. I'm out. Peace.